name of Devin Willock would both get into a vehicle and race a potential #1 overall pick in this year's NFL draft by the name of Jalen Carter. The alleged race would end in tragedy as both Chandler LaCroix and Devin Willock would both lose their lives, and the result was a warrant out for Jalen Carter's arrest.
Of all players in this year's draft class, there was one who couldn't afford to have a bad pro day workout, and it was Jalen Carter. I mean, having a bad pro day workout is the equivalent of failing a take-home open book exam. There is no excuse for it. There's no reason for it. He showed up 9 pounds heavier than he was at the scouting combine. He didn't finish positional drills because he was cramping up and breathing heavily, and he didn't run the 40-yard dash.
Jalen Carter, Georgia star, doing his thing. About to become a multi-millionaire, because you're going to go in top 5, if not top 10. And yeah, you raced your friend ended up passing away, and you stayed quiet for months. Everybody like, oh, he wrong. You for one, you did something that he knew he had no business doing, and somebody lost their life. He ain't say nothing because he was probably still traumatized about it. People don't understand. Mental health is a lot nowadays. And everybody try to pretend like it's not. And people just keep pretending like money's supposed to make your mental health better. You know how many celebrities have killed themselves because of this? Like, I don't get it. People like, oh yeah, you an athlete, so your mental supposed to be better than everybody else's. Come on, man. That ain't how this works. Like, think about it. There have been times when I was broke as hell and stressed out and had money and was still stressed out. Money don't change nothing. Money changes nothing when it comes to mental health. I need for people to stop seeing that this man made a mistake and he might pay for it. But for y'all to say, oh, he has character issues, he needs to learn better, know better. That dude probably 21, 22. Think about how many people came to the league and didn't know what they were doing. His fans, y'all remember Thaddeus Young? He is the only wide receiver during the Jim Schwartz era that said, stop throwing me the ball. I'm tired of you throwing the ball to me this much. I ain't never heard a receiver ever say that. He played on the side of Calvin Johnson. And this man said, stop throwing me the ball so much. I ain't never heard no receiver say that in my entire life until him. But now y'all want to sit here and say something about this man. We need to do better as people. And we need to understand that mental health is a lot. Mental health means a lot. I'm sorry. Because at the end of the day, your mind go away, your body just deteriorates after a while. So we need to focus on this versus worrying on this. Food for thought right there. So not everything after Jalen Carter went through only faced probation and a fine, which is pretty good in my personal opinion. But it also goes back to, like I said, when you deal with court, that just stress you out. I don't know why people think athletes' mindsets gotta be better. They're strong athletically, mean they can do more, run more, have more energy for stuff like that. But that doesn't change their mental. But even when it comes to that, football, that's a very physical sport. I do hope the best for Jalen Carter though, because I understand being young and making mistakes. But as long as you learn from these mistakes, you don't just keep making them repeatedly after year after year, and making excuses about what you did. Just take it on the chin like a man. Like I made a stupid choice. I can't. You know what? I'll take back what I said. A mistake is like we walking up the street. The mistake is I'm tripping forward. That's a mistake. You get in the car racing your friend and he ends up passing away. That wasn't a mistake. That was just a poor choice. Because you made the choice to do that. So I can't say that's the difference. A mistake is, like I said, you trip and fall and all that stuff. When did what you did, that was just a decision. It was just a poor decision. So just make sure you just learn from it and just keep moving forward. It took me a while to learn the difference between mistakes and poor decision making. It took me to go through some stuff as well. So just as long as you learn and don't go through any more hardship, you should be fine.